Hi guys, and welcome to episode 14 of Today Is To Do. Today we take on question mark. Run the intro. So after the EFL Cup final, we took on Stoke. 2 goals from Harry Kane, 1 from Christian Eriksen, and an own goal for Eric Peters put paid to Mark Hughes' side in a comfortable 4-0 win. Then we took on Arsenal at the Emirates. Now I did record this episode, but as it finished 0-0 and not a lot happened, I decided to bin it. Francis Coquelin was sent off in the 3rd minute. We huffed, we puffed. We could not blow the Arsenal wall down, and it finished 0-0. We then took on Crystal Palace in the 6th round of the FA Cup. A goal for Victor Wanyama. An odd equaliser from Toby Alderweireld, just kind of hit him and went in. Harry Kane with our winner as we sailed through to the FA Cup semi-final. And then a game that really could have done with recording. You ever get that feeling when you think, we're going to lose this, I'll move on to another game. So I recorded the Arsenal game and then played this later in the night and we won. We managed to beat, somehow, Juventus. Goal for Harry Kane. Dybala equalised for Juventus, and on that stage we were going out. Dele Alli rescued us with the winner on the night, which took it to extra time. There was no goals in extra time, obviously. And we went all the way to penalties. Dele Alli with our winning penalty as we sailed through, kind of, to the next round and today's game. But we'll tell you who we're playing in a minute. After the euphoria of beating Juventus, we were back to the day job and taking on Hull City at the KC Stadium. And Hull made it hard for us, like they did first time round. But Eric Lamela and Gomez won the game for us. 86th minute winner. Late goals are becoming a theme of this series so far, and I'm pleased to say they're generally falling on the right side. Then the Spurs welcomed the Saints to White Hart Lane. Another goal for Victor Wanyama and a winner from Moussa Dembele that killed the game. But in truth, as you look at the stats, we deserve to win, and we deserve to win by a lot more than 2. And that brings us to our most recent fixture, Everton. Now, it was a bit of a pushing and shoving match until Mohamed Besic got himself sent off in the 72nd minute. We scored soon after, as you can see. Joel Robles with an own goal. Came off a bit like what happened to David Stockdale. Hit the post, hit him on the back and went in, which was very good. And Eric Lamela sealed victory for a 2-0 win. And that brings us here. So the league table is looking like this. We currently sit 2nd. We're not so much looking in front of us now at Manchester United, who are miles ahead. We're looking behind. Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester City are all forming a queue behind us. So it's important to keep that gap. As you can see, after beating Crystal Palace, we drew Manchester United in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We've only just recently played in real life the semi-final and lost. So I'm hoping for a bit more luck in game. Still not happy about that, but never mind. Today, we take on the team next to that, Barcelona. So that's our reward for taking out Juventus in the Champions League. Let's have a look at Barcelona. So taking a closer look at FC Barcelona, managed by Luis Enrique. Currently 3rd in the Spanish division. Obviously Lionel Messi, Neymar, Iniesta, Rakitic. But I've picked a different man for today's Danger Man. And somewhat surprisingly, it's Luis Suarez. Purely because I had a quick look at Barcelona's stats throughout the season and saw that Suarez had outperformed Messi and Neymar in terms of goal scoring average rating and things like that. Obviously, we all know about Luis Suarez, former Liverpool player. Finishing of 18, natural fitness of 19. Obviously, if you do wind him up, he can have a tendency to bite you. Literally. So taking a closer look at the two lineups, we start with Lloris in goal, Walker, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Rose, Dyer, Dembele, Gomez, Ali, Eriksen, Kane. Victor Wanyama is suspended. He was booked in the second leg against Juventus. Barcelona start with Ter Stegen in goal, Roberto, Piqué, Umtiti, Alaba, Busquets, Iniesta, Rakitic, Messi, Neymar, and Luis Suarez up front. Arda Turan on the bench as well for Barca. So it's going to be one hell of a challenge. Don't know whether you've already noticed, counter is on. We're going to try and counter Barcelona rather than try and go hammer and tong with them, because I don't think that'll end well. I'm not sure it's going to end well either way. But it's a fantastic fixture to have. Tottenham Hotspur versus Barcelona. I've seen it once in a pre-season friendly, and I thought I would never see it again. Well, in-game. But, yeah, it was nice to see it first time round. Free kick early to Barcelona. Iniesta into Neymar. Tackled by Moussa Dembele. And we're out and on the break. This is what we were hoping for. It's a good ball. Gomez is over. Gomez is through. Can he finish? Ter Stegen with the save. Umtiti with the clearance. And we had the first shot on target. Eriksen with the free kick. It's off the wall. And it's cleared by Barcelona. Another free kick for Eriksen. Ali. Dele Alli. Wide. Should have done better. Messi. Rakitic in behind. Where is Walker? God knows. Iniesta! We went to sleep. I just spotted Kyle Walker. There he is. I've no idea where he's going. Because Rakitic is there. That's where you should be. That's a poor goal to concede from our part. And 25 minutes in, Barcelona have the lead. Probably against the run of play. Rakitic with the corner. Headed out by Dyer. Neymar with the loose ball. Looking to take on Dele Alli. Piqué. Roberto. Ball comes in. Jan Vertonghen clears it away. Danny Rose will complete the clearance. And he gives it to Messi, who puts it wide. Kane. Ali. Gomez. Finds Kane. Kane with the shot. Easy for Ter Stegen. I'm going to take the counter-attack off. Let's try and punch with Barcelona for a minute. Iniesta. Rakitic. Busquets. I was looking at it thinking Sergio. I don't know who Sergio is. And then I realised it was Busquets with number 5 on his back. Alderweireld. Dembele. Into Ali. Kane taken away by Umtiti. Picked up by Neymar. Into Suarez, but Alderweireld clears away. Rakitic. Now they've got their groove on, Barcelona. Gomez has not followed. Alba. He's going to get the ball over. Oh, he's headed it over the bar. Well, that seemed easier to score. And that's half time. No shots on target from us so far. Come on. We can still do this. Be a great result if we could only lose by a couple. I know that sounds very defeatist, but we are playing arguably one of the better sides in Europe. It's a very big argument. Barcelona, have they had their time? A few would say yes. Obviously they beat Real Madrid in real life the other day. Cracking El Clasico this time around. To get themselves back in the Spanish title race. Ter Stegen with the clearance. Only as far as Neymar. Kyle Walker's going to learn a lesson today or two. Neymar with the free kick. Lloris comes and claims. And he goes long looking for Harry Kane. Busquets is there. Dyer. Ali. Eriksen. Into Ali again. This is good football. Rose has got beyond Messi. Gets the ball over. Punched by ter Stegen. Dele Alli blocked by a Tottenham player, it would appear. There's a goal kick to Barcelona. Going to make an early change. Because I feel we need to get more pace out there. Eric Lamela is that man for pace. Got plenty of it. Can he use it? Danny Rose with the throw. Eriksen. Ali. Kane. Tottenham on the front foot. What can we do with it? Oh, Busquets takes it off him. I thought he was going to roll it in for Lamela. He hasn't done so. How do we able pick it up? Plays it into Walker, who probably should have gone inside. Dele Alli is on the chase with him and TD. Forces him to go home. Eric Dyer with the pickup. Busquets, Iniesta. Messi. Suarez. Into Neymar. Neymar back to Suarez. Rakitic. Saved by Lloris. And cleared by Danny Rose. Lloris with the goal kick. Picked up by Kane. Back to Vertonghen. Into Dembele. Ali. Kane out to Eriksen. Can he get the ball over? Yes, he can. Eric Lamela's there. Oh, no. That should have been 1-1. Roberto. Arda Turan is on. Down the line for Suarez. Hasn't got anyone to pick out at the moment. Danny Rose takes it off him. Dyer. Toby. Out to Lamela. Up through the gears he goes. Kane. Kane with the shot over the bar. Last change coming. I think it's the last change. No, second change. Christian Eriksen coming off. Inka Manena coming on. Moose's had a rough day at the office. I'm going to send Harry Winks on. Because I like young Harry. Why shouldn't he play against Barcelona? But at the moment, if you'd have offered me 1-0 before the game started, I'd have taken your hand off. To go to the new camp with a 1-goal deficit, it's not impossible. It's just going to be bloody difficult. An equaliser would be brilliant. A second goal wouldn't do us any good at all. Thank you, Luis Suarez. Lamela with the free kick. Harry Winks. Oh! That was nearly up round the room time. If Harry Winks had scored that. It's a corner. Manena will take it. Into the last 5 minutes. Rose. Should have gone back to Walker, really. He's trying to go around himself. Winks. Dyer's lost out. Lloris with the goal kick. Headed down by Harry Kane. Forgot his name for a minute. Manena. No. Do not pass go. Do not collect £200. Time is running out. But as I said a few minutes ago, 1-0 is not going to be a bad scoreline. Could have been better. Could have been a hell of a lot better. But we Spurs fans, we are pessimistic. We live a half glass empty attitude. Rakitic, Iniesta, well collected by Vertonghen. So any result is a good result unless you've lost heavily. Manena. We haven't lost yet. Winks, that's a great ball to Lamela. Is he going to make it? Jordi Alba gets there first. That's a shame. That was a good ball from Harry Winks. We'll try again. Lamela over the top. Square it. Manana! There we go. Goal came. This great ball from Dele Alli over the top. All he had to do was square it. Thought it was going to be Kane, but Inca Manena comes in at the far post to send Wembley into rapture. And we are over time. Referee, it's time to blow the whistle. I will take 1-1 as a tremendous result. In a game I didn't think we'd get anything from. I thought it was going to be a battering. Tottenham 1, Barcelona 1. That is probably the first and only time I'm ever going to get to say that. Disappointed with the result? Are you sure? Has he been sniffing glue? Oh, please. So, that makes things interesting. The next game that I was going to record was going to be the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester United. It's now probably going to be the second leg against Barcelona. Yeah, I think we'll have to do that, won't we? It's not going to happen twice, is it? So there we have it. A 1-1 draw with Barcelona. I didn't expect that at all. Perfectly honest, obviously Barcelona a very good team. I underestimated the lads. I really did. So it's a good result. On to the second leg. You will see the second leg. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Because if we beat Barcelona, having beaten Juventus in the last round, it might look a bit suspicious. But I can assure you, all is above board. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. If you would like to follow me on the Twitter handle is above my head. That was episode 14 of Today Is To Do. I'll see you next time in the new camp. Bye.